Thank you so much for joining us today. Again, this is Center for Education and Advanced Care Planning. Today's focus is to kind of introduce someone that we've seen on our Trusted Advisor Facebook Lives before and go into a little bit of a deeper dive onto who he is. So, Steve Chupp, welcome. Who are you?
Thank you, Aaliyah. I'm Steve Chupp. I grew up in the area here and have had a lot of experience interacting with people and organizations in our community. And for a long time, I led a nonprofit organization. More recently, I worked for a consulting company. And I did training like with disc profiles, and my specialty was stress management. So I was a stress management trainer. In fact, my master's thesis is on resilience. So I've had a lot of opportunity to interact with people in the area and enjoy meeting new people and helping them achieve their goals. And so all of that has brought me to Honoring Choices Indiana North Central.
Wonderful. And what exactly is Honoring Choices North Central Indiana?
Well, we answer this really important question: who would speak for you if you could not speak for yourself in a health crisis? So we think about COVID-19 as a health crisis that people are not able now to speak for themselves. It's really heightened the awareness of that. But there are also things that can happen to adults at any age to put them in a position where they cannot speak for themselves, such as a car accident or an illness. And we help them think through what would happen to them in that situation, who would speak for them, and if it came to an end of life situation, think about ahead of time what you would value and what kind of care you would really like to receive. And ultimately, we help them document those in advanced directives. So we have over 40 certified volunteers who help with that training and with those conversations.
Wonderful. That sounds like such a great program. So, what exactly is your role with Honoring Choices North Central Indiana?
So as a coordinator of Honoring Choices North Central Indiana, I serve as the program coordinator. And one of the things I enjoy doing is going out in the community, or now in Zoom, and offering presentations to service organizations, healthcare systems, faith-based groups, and other community groups to help promote advanced care planning. And I also recruit and help train new facilitators, by the way, who serve at no charge. So all of our services are at no charge.
What a wonderful piece to add about the cost in there. So, how exactly did Honoring Choices North Central Indiana begin?
We have a wonderful board chair. The way Honoring Choices North Central Indiana began was with Dr. Mark Sandock, a retired physician, who saw the need from the front lines of advanced care planning and how that physicians were often not trained or unavailable to hold a conversation with a patient and really complete all their advanced care planning. So he decided that because there was no strong voice in our community, we would start an organization. And he pulled together a fantastic board who decided that Honoring Choices, a national is a discovered Honoring Choices, and that is a national organization of advanced care planning programs. It fit our mission, and we adopted that as our format. And so Mark brought a highly qualified board together, and we are very happy to be a part of what's going on in the community now.
What a great background to see that this is really a homegrown organization and from all different fields of end of life that we could have. It's really interesting to see that. So, I've heard you mention advanced care directives. What exactly are advanced care directives?
Advanced care directives are the actual documents that we fill out once we've decided that we are going to think through our values and our choices for end of life. What would we like to have happen to us, especially if we couldn't speak for ourselves, but even if we could, at end of life circumstances, what would we really value and what would we like to have as far as health care? Then we document those in state-specific documents, and we have those on hand. Now, we also encourage people to have conversations with their loved ones so that they are aware of their wishes and values and that they can be honored at end of life. That way, the family is really in unity. So it promotes family unity, and it gives the person the peace of mind that their wishes are going to be followed in their end of life circumstances.
What an important thing to offer to our community at any age, 18 and older, right?
That's correct. Any adult 18 and over, we encourage to consider having the conversation and completing their advanced directives.
Wonderful. Well, Steve, thank you so much for introducing yourself a little bit more and deep diving into what exactly Honoring Choices North Central Indiana is. Hopefully, any of our viewers watching will be able to check the links below to be able to visit the website and/or email or call Steve Chupp, who just introduced himself so well here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this mini spotlight on Honoring Choices North Central Indiana and Steve Chupp.